So we're gonna make this mayonnaise, and then the last element is heat, and for that we have some croutons. But first, let's make a little mayonnaise. This is just an egg yolk, and I think people probably, have you ever made a mayonnaise before?
I have not.
Are you terrified?
That is next level. I am terrified.
And so the way to, and a mayonnaise is an emulsion, which I like, would you hold this bowl for me while I pour? Which I like to describe as a peace treaty between oil and water. So if you, you know, just put oil and vinegar in a glass to make vinaigrette, the oil will float to the top, and they stay separate. But to come together and stay together and make a creamy third thing, you have to emulsify it, which is to convince them to stay together, you know, with a peace treaty. And
it's like, it's marriage counseling.
That's another good way of describing it. So one really important thing to do is to add the oil really slowly to the egg yolk. Can you see that it's coming together and it's really,
but see how
it's much creamier. So this is how we would make an emulsion, and each egg yolk can hold about 6 ounces or 3/4 of a cup or a cup of oil. So we're making 1 cup of mayonnaise here, but I'm gonna actually ruin this on purpose to show you how to fix it, because people are terrified. So adding the oil too quickly,
there you go. There you go.
Is what's gonna ruin it. So you'll see it comes, it's all of a sudden looking messy.
See it all separates
and looser. So to bring it back together, one classic way is to use a whole new egg yolk. I don't love doing that because then you have to double how much mayonnaise you make. So this is something one of my chefs taught me, a little trick. If you just put the whole thing into a pitcher, and kind of use the same like dirty bowl with a little bit of the original stuff, I get a little bit of hot water from the tap.
Ooh. Or room temperature water.
And then
I'm like, oh, nobody told Samin there's no hot water on the set.
Or room temperature water, yeah. That's good too. I think the hot water was a superstition. And then you just do this thing, this like funny, you make this, look, there was barely any water in it, but it's just this foamy base. Because part of why they fell apart was there wasn't enough water for the 2 of them. And then you just add this back.
So they started fighting again.
Yeah, and so now I've just added, it's like I gave them some counseling.
It's like getting your kids to get along.
Yeah. So once you do this, you'll see it'll start to come back together into a nice creamy sauce. So this becomes the base of our sauce. That's one of the reasons I love Caesar salad, is it's based with mayonnaise. So we're gonna add a little garlic, because all Caesar needs some good garlic in there. And then we have a bunch of different acids. We have some lemon juice here. Which I love this sauce because it's so fatty. I feel like it needs to be balanced with quite a lot of acid.
And Worcestershire,
let's add. You can add some of that. Here's some vinegar.
A splash of
There's like no such thing as too much Parmesan, so we'll start with, we'll start with that. So we basically added a little bit of everything. In fact, I put let's put all them. I have no such thing as too much anchovy. So
anchovy is a natural salt.
I'm just gonna finish it with a little pinch of salt and dress it with my hands, which is my favorite tools. You want to throw some croutons in there for me?
My mom always said the 2 most useful tools in the kitchen are attached to your arms.
Totally.
I love you so much.